Hey everyone, it's Quentin from Rustin Railroads, and let's just have a look at this little update. Not much with the airships to update, but there's lots of other things. First, we got the Engineer's Wrench. It now has two modes. So the linking mode is for basically linking signals right now. So actually, you'll also notice a change with the signals. They are now single directional, which makes them a little easier, I think, to set up what you want. So we'll put that one down there. And with our wrench and linking mode, we will right-click on a node and then right-click on there. And, oh, you can see it's all hooked up. And let's have a look at the second mode, which is the config mode, which has features for both trains and for nodes. So let's put it into config mode, and we'll right click the node, and you'll see we get this little menu, and it says rail node setup name station below. So these, we can name this one as, we'll call this one subscribe, and hit enter. So now we can see, if you look at it, it is called subscribe. That's so cheesy. And here you could see these are all the stations in this rail network that are named. So technically, I think the way it's going to work is any of these nodes here can be a station. It's just a matter as if you want to name it or not. And then there might be some other things to add stops. And actually, if we look at this list, this will be ultimately, hopefully, there'll be some selection things involved, and used for trains to automatically go through their little routes that you can set up eventually. Oh, and the one other thing on here is this reset signals, which will be important when you update if you've been playing this a little bit. Just a general, this will set every signal to be clear. Let's see if we go... Oh, that's the other change. When you left click with the wrench, you will open and close the signal. Let me find one that's linked here. Alright, well, let's link it up. So, linking mode, I click on here and then on there. So, you can see as I left click with the wrench, it is opening and closing the signal. And the big change now is that it used to be that train passing through is the same open and close signal, so now that is separate, so you can permanently lock out this, and trains can still lock and unlock things as they go by. And I might have a yellow hazard light for that instead of straight up red, but you can see this train has gone off that way because this one is red. Anyways, the important thing to remember there, let's go into config mode. You probably, when you load up your world, you're going to want to hit this for each, not each individual segment, but each set of connected rails. And this will go through, and actually we'll just hit it. You can see 165 nodes had their signals reset to clear. And that will also, as the train comes in, let's see if we can catch it. You can see... Yeah, we're going to have to watch here. As this comes through, you can see train approaches. So that's the other sort of signal. So there's the one where you've turned it off manually. And there's the signal where the train is approaching the node, which kind of locks it out. So multiple trains can't approach the same node. Let's make sure we're in config mode and we'll catch a train here. Actually, let's hop on this train. Oh, I missed. I'm back. There we go. So you can see at the top of the screen here, it says Boxy 2 throttle 100% locked. That is a temporary train HUD that will be greatly improved as we go. For now, it's just showing you the throttle. Oh, and the locking feature is basically if I get off this train, it will keep going, and I can unlock it with control. And then if there's no one on the train and the throttle isn't locked, it will throttle down to 0. So your train doesn't get away from you. But I've been letting them run on this. So let's, oh. Sure where this train... Oh, this train has run out of fuel, so it's just sitting there. which makes it the perfect candidate for this. So we are in config mode. Oh, and I'm switching this with F, just like many of the tools. And right now, the only config you do... Let's do another cheesy one. Please like. So now this train is called Please Like, and eventually there'll be other things you can do than just name the train. These ones look boxy, so I just keep calling them different boxy names. And one last thing, I guess, we'll put the train there, and you can see by default it has a new model, and everything should be set up a lot nicer now. Still not great, but hey, it's a big improvement. We've got 2 seats and a cargo seat at the back. So I think that's pretty much all that's new, which is actually quite a bit. Yeah, things going well, and hopefully an update will be out. If not by the time you watch this video, then shortly thereafter that has these new features. Anyways, thanks for watching.